Yeah, Resident Evil before they turned it into an action game.
It was good times.
Yeah.
All right, down here.
Well, I guess they felt they had to make a change.
Well, here we are. You don't touch anything. And you close the door? Let's gear up.
What? I need a gun.
No, you don't.
Joel, I can handle myself.
No. Just stay here.
Fine. Just wait around for you two to get me killed.
Well, this goes on record as the worst fucking job you've ever taken.
Yeah, it's up there.
How in the hell is Tess okay with this suicide mission?
It's actually her idea.
Really? Well, the broad's not as smart as I thought she was. But, fuck her. Seriously, you gotta take that kid back to where you found her.
I can't just take her back.
Then send her packing, let her find her own way. Look, let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. A partner. Somebody I had to look after. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed. So you know what I did? I wisened the fuck up. And I realized it's gotta be just me.
Bill, it ain't like that. It's
Bullshit. It is just like that. Hey! What'd I say to you when we walked down the steps? What'd I say?
I'm just fixing your stupid pile.
Don't touch. God damn it. You keep babysitting long enough and eventually it's gonna blow up in your face.
Can we please just get on with it?
Here. Let's get on with it.
You already caught that one twice. New weapon shotgun.
All right.
All right, before we go any further, I got something I gotta show you.
Gonna do this Resident Evil. Point
you
at the
got?
head, wait for them to get close.
New
Pop!
toy from the toy box.
New toy from the Okay, I need to check my
Remember
controls
how
there.
big a deal it was in Resident Evil when you got the shotgun? It means that you can actually survive battles.
Yep.
Instead of putting 7 to 8 bullets into a single zombie with a pistol, and they just and they still kill you.
Or learning how to bob and weave with the forward control.
Yeah.
Super awkward controls.
You know, I bought Resident Evil 2 back in 2099, 2000 for N64 because I didn't have a PlayStation at the time.
Yeah.
Remember back then PlayStation was like still $300. N64 was like 130, 140, something like that. So had an N64. I was so happy to play Resident Evil. It finally came out on 64, so it was the first game on 64 to have like cutscene CG.
It wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good. It wasn't very good, but I was so surprised that it did.
It was like
have
the
those-
first time we saw that sort of stuff.
Yeah, especially on Nintendo 64. It was. I think it was the first Capcom game on 64
Yeah.
because they broke apart for a while, and I was so stunned. I bought the game. I was at home playing it, and it was. I died to the first like 3 zombies, and I was scared shitless for weeks. I didn't touch
You bobbing and weaving through the.
I didn't know how bob and weave. I've never played a game where you had tank controls where you pivot and then move. You know?
Yeah.
And I didn't like it in 3D. When you put it in 3D mode and you could run like up and down, whatever the screen lets you do, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't feel right. It's not Resident Evil. It's too much freedom. Resident Evil is about restrictions.
Well, you liked Resident Evil 4.
No, well, Resident Evil, the original series, was about restriction, right? Okay, you could carry these 8 items, but if you pick up this key, you cannot pick up this ammo. But if you forget to get the key, after you use it, you have to run back to the item box.
The way it forces you to make the tough choices, huh?
And, you know, there was a couple times where you use a key and it's no longer useful, and it still asks you if you want to keep it. And there was this one time where I accidentally kept it, and I had to run all the way back to the save box or the item box and change it out. Take it out so I could have another, room in the inventories to actually have like a key item.
Well, at least in Resident Evil 2, both of the characters get 8 slots instead of like Resident
6.
Evil 1, where Chris only gets 6. But
more stamina.
Yeah, he could take more hits.
So
Nowadays-
Chris's cargo pants don't have enough cargo room for anything.
It's because he didn't bulk up.
Did he get super swole over the years?
Yes, he did.
Hell.
This is a nail bomb. And you gotta be really careful. This thing blows, it shreds anybody standing nearby.
Yeah, I've seen your handiwork.
Pretty good, huh?
Not bad. I don't like how it takes scissors though. These powerful bombs explode when an enemy gets close. Used offensively or defensively, they can be thrown using the L1 arc throw, or placed more strategically with R1. Undetonated bombs can always be retrieved.
So do you detonate it, or does it?
So we got shotguns and bombs. What the hell are we doing with them?
Well, every few
just
weeks this
throw it.
military
It looks
caravan
pretty simple.
rides through town. I assume they're out looking for supplies. I mean, you'd be amazed at the shit that they overlook. Anyway, a few months back, they were rolling through and they get overrun by this horde of infected. They were all over the
Doesn't
truck.
that guy look like
Plows
Russell
right in the
Crowe?
side of the high school. Still sitting there with the
I
battery
said
in
he
it.
looked
So
like
we take
Fat
that
Jim
battery and we
Raynor.
put it in another car.
Bingo!
You see
I
it,
wanted
right?
to get it, but it seemed
Yeah,
too dangerous
he
with
does
all the
look kinda like
infected
Jim
in that
Raynor.
part of town.
How come in StarCraft 1
Fuck
Jim
it.
Raynor has hair?
Joel needs
In
a car.
StarCraft 2?
What if it's
Got
damaged?
back.
No, oh no.
Nah.
In StarCraft 1
Trucks
he's
are like
bald.
tanks.
Jimmy here.
It's just sitting there.
Jimmy boy.
Actually, might work.
And then all of a sudden he has hair and a full beard.
Well, he was depressed. He didn't want to take care of himself because the guy.
The guy gained 200 pounds over one sequel.
Ooh, tools level 1. I can now upgrade my guns further. Is there a fucking? Yeah, there's crafting benches, and up there it is, the crafting bench.
It's like Skyrim.
Alright.
Guys, I've had Skyrim for a year and a half. I put it down. It's too long. It's way
You
too
said
much.
you liked it though.
I did like the game. I
But
downloaded
now,
Vanguard.
unfortunately, they're gonna ask me to play it now that you've brought it up.
Oh,
and
shit.
I'm here to tell you, it's not gonna happen. Not
Guys,
now, not ever.
that's like 400 hours of our lives that we cannot spare.
I could spare 400 hours. You can't.
I can't spare 400 hours.
So what do you? Oh, wow, I got a lot of parts actually. So I wonder if like the tools is a one-time use. You can't go wrong with reload speed on the shotgun.
Of course not. Oh,
And it
clip
wait,
capacity. I don't know. Clip capacity is pretty important.
I can't. I need
2.
tools level 2.
Ah,
So
recoil. We love recoil.
it's all part of shooting a gun.
Yep.
Weapon holsters.
You know, if you reduce the recoil, it feels weaker. Relatively. It doesn't hit as hard.
I'm gonna get the second holster.
So you
Shotgun
carry-
and the bow.
Why?
Why not? So you don't when you have to switch guns in this game, you have to put down the bag and dig through it.
Really?
Yeah. Range, draw speed, range.
Draw speed. Hell, he just needs to lift some dumbbells to increase his draw speed. Beat off a little bit more. There's nothing better than having a firm handshake and a very strong forearm.
They say the handshake tells a lot about a man.
What about a woman?
You mean like Peggy Hill? I usually get this, not say this, but nice handshake. I think that's
Piggy
I'll
O.
upgrade the recoil. You're a man?
But your feet, they're so,
Oh,
they're
there
so
we go.
big.
Alright, now we can no problem.
Oh, so now you can switch a little quicker.
Yeah. It's convenient.
Okay, we have infected coming at us, but let's put the bag down
Oh,
so I
shit.
can retrieve something out of it.
I need to make something. So what does it take to make a nail bomb? Explosive. Let's see. I'm gonna make a health kit. Oh yeah, I have Molotovs now too.
Oh,
Yep. Definitely moving along. And I got the shiv can now be used twice before it breaks, I think. Alright, let's get out of here. Fat Jim Raynor.
Russell Crowe, but I can't remember the movie.
Kid, I swear to God, if you took anything...
Hey, man, I don't need any of your shit. Trust me.
Joel, you are keeping an eye on her, right?
Like a hawk.
Russell Crowe. I don't know. I haven't watched. Can't recall very many Russell Crowe movies. He was Superman's dad, right?
Yes, he was.
Okay.
Jor-El.
He played the part pretty good, right?
Yeah, he did.
Good.
Nice place you got
It
here.
was an excellent movie. I liked it.
If you got anything to confess, this would be the place to do it.
So people are upset because Superman killed someone, right?
Time to sack up.
That's not Superman. He's supposed to be better than that.
Yeah, but he had to. That's the point. Is that he lived on Earth for so long, he developed all the the humanly
Ellie,
feelings.
come on.
He's a human.
Look,
Mentally,
there's a school.
So he saw that someone
Right.
else was gonna be hurt, so he had to do what he
Ready?
had to do.
Guess we'll find out.
But he's not supposed to kill. That's not, no. In the 60 years of Superman's existence,
He's never killed anybody.
He's killed only 3 people. And
Okay.
And one of them was in the dream world or some shit.
Who cares if he had to kill one of his own? Because that's
Well,
not
come
his
on,
own
you don't
anymore.
need to be
Because
looking
he's
at that.
become human. That's the point of the movie.
It's even
That
worse.
he's
All right, then.
been humanized and he's no longer a Kryptonian.
Well, the way I see it, some people are better off dead. If you let him live, he's just gonna come back and kill more people.
I am a warrior. This is what I was made to do. And then he gets killed.
He got killed by a farm boy.
You're just a farm boy.
You trained on a farm? It was a good movie though. I liked it. But if you're one of those, you see, it's like that thing. The
As
old
this age,
generation
it's
just
all
does
new
not like
territory
new
to me.
generation.
But now the last fight
I'm on
scene,
it.
no, that was dragged on for a little too long. It was a little excessive. It was like Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I would have liked it if they gave Superman more than just
Hey,
like the
you
sphere.
guys heard that?
Keep quiet.
Uh-oh.
Maybe he should have powdered up and have an aura. Yeah.
Makes the rocks around him.
Yeah. Well, he did when he was lifting off. Remember?
Yeah.
But they should have given him an aura.